So I feel like I want the loudest, clickiest keyboard if I'm gonna do any of this business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a keyboard and a new waifu? Newfie thinks you do, and they've got the new Newfie Air 75 wireless mechanical keyboard. It's got the world's thinnest spherical PBT keycaps, and this thing is pretty thin in general. It's got, I think 16 millimeters at the thinnest point or something like that. Let's open it up and get you guys a few more shots of the, I don't even know what her name is.
Newfie.
Yeah, just Newfie probably, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got your keyboard here. There's a little box. This is just accessories probably. I think it comes with like, you know, a switch puller and keycaps and cable. Oh, and it's got feet. Yeah, so this thing has detachable feet, which is pretty cool. They're magnetic, so you don't have to, like, they're trying to make it thin wherever they can. So they can't even like flip up the feet. They've got to put them on magnets so that they're detachable and you can put them on as you want. Because, you know, you need this thing razor thin to travel with or whatever, whatever you want to do. It's an okay cable, nothing special. USB-A to USB-C. Oh, okay, sample switches. So it's using these low profile Gatorons, I think. So they've got red, blue, and brown Gatorons. Super thin, low profile, like look at that. That's great. The USB dongle is not labeled, so be careful you don't lose it, otherwise you're not gonna know what it's for. Or I guess if it's the only unlabeled stick you have, you'll know it's for your Newfie. All the reviews I was reading were like pretty decent, and yeah, even just holding this thing, like it's pretty nice. It's not perfect, but for the thinnest keyboard around, or at least, you know, one of the thinnest mechanical keyboards around, it's pretty decent. There's not much, like there is some flex to it, but really you're going for portability and just a super thin, low profile, minimalist desk setup kind of thing. So, feels okay, sounds okay. These are linear, so it must be the reds. To each their own, man. If this, you know, if you like clickies, go for it. It's got LEDs on either side. There's some here, and then there's one here. Ooh, it's got a little badge. There's like a mirror finish on this thing too. It's actually really nice. And then the feet attach up here, or I guess you can put them down here too, probably. There's switches on the back for Windows and Mac toggleable. And then what's this guy? Off, wired, and wireless. Oh, okay, so you just switch it. That's fine for between if you want wired and wireless. It's nice having an off switch. Some of them just, they don't have off switches. They just turn off automatically after like 10 minutes, but it's kind of annoying if you want to put it in your bag right away. You just flick it to off, that's great. You can just throw it in and don't worry about any other key presses happening. The other thing that they're offering here is these razor thin keycaps. They're spherical, so if you like the other like non-spherical ones, the cups that are like a U shape, then I don't know, I mean, I guess you're out of luck, but it feels okay. It's not a very deep like cupping on it, so you're not gonna be, you know, missing your keys or anything just because you can't move your finger over fast enough. But it's noticeable. I love the color scheme. The gray, like the kind of space gray with this darker gray on the back, and then just a few, not pastel, but like muted colors like this orangey here, and then the yellow here, and the, what, teal, I guess, up here. It's nice. So just looking at the box, it's got a 2500 milliamp hour battery. It's got these low profile switches I already mentioned, ultra thin PBT keycaps. Yeah, so it's a compact 75% layout, which means you still get like your up arrow keys and stuff, and then a bunch of stuff like delete and home and end in case you use any of those, and your F keys, so you're not missing out. It's basically like a laptop keyboard, and this thing is actually meant to go over laptops, and you can then use it. So if you,
Wait, what?
yeah, it's meant to go over laptop. So if you buy a laptop, but you absolutely cannot stand the keyboard on it for whatever reason, you know, maybe it's just membrane and you absolutely cannot deal with membrane keyboards, or maybe you just want something that looks a little nicer and you're willing to carry it around with you, you can take this guy and just pop it over whenever you want. I'll show you that in a sec. For now, let's see what keycaps they sent us in the sample box. Oh, it's the carrying case. Oh, this thing is great. Okay. Yeah, never mind. It's not the keycaps. I was wrong. It's the carrying case. Oh, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. You get a poster, I'm pretty sure. This, I am sold now. I mean, I was already on the side of the fence for Newfie, but they give you a poster and stickers. Can I keep these stickers? Oh my god, this is amazing.
You can keep one.
I can keep one. Okay, I get one of the stickers. I'm absolutely putting that somewhere. So yeah, you get your own wall art, your own poster for Newfie if you really want to simp over Newfie here. I hope that's her name. I don't know what else it is. I guess she's got a badge.
It's not simping when it's for love.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I actually kind of like this as wall art, even though it's a quick start guide. This is great, but I mean, really, come on. This is what you gotta put on the wall. So aside from the carrying case, which I'll show you guys in a sec here, they did send us keycaps, labeled keycaps, so I should have seen this. Okay, so yeah, here's all the other stuff I was expecting. You get a keycap puller, or a switch puller. And then, ooh, this is nice. They come with this little foam insert to cover them. They're not loose, okay. But there's not too much, I mean, yeah, I guess they're held by this plastic and this foam, so that's totally fine. I guess my one complaint about the keycaps is I would have liked, they're just kind of replacements, and I would have liked a secondary color scheme or something. Okay, what else we got? We got the feet. We'll put the feet on. I really would have liked a better switch puller. I really like those ones that are like plastic in the middle and then wire on both ends, and one half is a switch puller and the other half is a keycap puller. Oh, there is one. Oh my God. They include it too. Oh, these guys are the best. Look at this. These are the best. Yes. Comes right off. Yeah, they are the reds. Okay. Oh, you pull these from the side, I think? Yeah, I've never used these low profile guys. This thing's hot swap, which is always a bonus. They've tried really hard when designing this to keep the frame up so that you don't see your switches, so that everything is like integrated as one solid piece basically, and it's all nice and clean. I do like that aesthetic, but I'm also like, I buy really colorful and interesting and nice switches, right? So I actually like seeing them. So for something like this, I would have loved an option where they remove this kind of top part of the case here, and then you can actually see all your switches underneath. Yeah, so this is easy. I mean, they're magnets and they've got this little slot right there that you fit onto the tiny rubber feet. So that's the other thing too, is it's got rubber feet built in, so it's not gonna slide around when it's on your table. And it's pretty light. I think it's a little over 500 grams, so it's a little over a pound. The feet are great, good option. Kind of sucks that they're not built in, but you're not gonna be able to stick these anywhere without so what's your other option? Putting some cheap flip out thing that could break or doesn't look nearly as cool. Like I actually love how they went with this colorful rubber feet that kind of match the enter key. So this case is great. My only problem with it is the big Newfie badge up here. It's not bad. Like there's some much more egregious logo and branding on certain carrying cases and whatnot, and it fits the rest of it. Like from an aesthetics point, it looks okay. I just don't like when branding is all over the place. It's really not bad though. And so it's got this, it's all vegan leather, which is whatever, it feels pretty good. Strong marketing move. I don't know who came up with the term vegan leather, but those guys are geniuses. So you open it up, it's got this foam insert to make sure it doesn't get deformed. This thing acts as both a carrying case and a stand. Oh, it's supposed to go here. You can see, yeah, you can see the little feet indents to tell you where to put the keyboard. Oh, yeah, it just sits in there nicely. Oh, that's great. And then it just kind of wraps up. It's a little flimsy. Like this is not, you could use this, but it's really not gonna hold everything. If you're, I mean, on a plane, you're probably safe. On a train, maybe not so much. Booyah. It's pretty good, so let's try typing on it. But before we turn it on, how about a message from our sponsor, Seasonic? Thanks to Seasonic for sponsoring today's video. Seasonic's prime ultra titanium PC power supplies feature ultra high efficiency with their 80+ titanium rating. They're fully modular, feature hybrid fan control to control overall fan noise and fluid dynamic fan bearings. They offer up to 50,000 hour life expectancy along with a 12-year warranty. I mean, you can't get much better than 12 years for a single power supply. Check them out at the link below. Wow, it's Jonathan from Mac Address. Jonathan, this keyboard is meant for you.
The Magic Keyboard's the only keyboard I use.
What do you think about this? Here.
Do you need a MacBook? I heard you might need a MacBook.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's put it on top of the MacBook. So this thing can go over your keyboard.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently.
Well, this has the butterfly keyboard, so you definitely would want to. I hope that has some battery life.
Yeah, look at that bad boy. Yeah, it doesn't cover your screen or anything.
I don't like the gray.
No? I thought the gray would be like the sell point.
I hate to say this,
Yeah.
but the colors, these are very googly.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, if you look at, like,
that, you're right. Yeah, when you look at the
Today's
Google logo.
Pixel Day.
Yeah, yeah.
These are like the Pixel 6 colors. I don't know. I'm so newbie when it comes to keyboards. I feel like I want the loudest, clickiest keyboard if I'm gonna do any of this business.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is? I already don't like this nearly as much.
This is great.
So is it just the angle though? Because you can put feet on this guy.
No,
No,
not
it's
the
straight up the typing experience and the look of it and everything. You can get it in clicky.
Is this pre-production?
No, pre-show this is final.
Why are some keys higher than others? Like the X. Look at the X.
Yeah, and the shift is like ever so slightly higher. It's pretty minor though.
That's not minor. Look at how high that
Okay,
is.
fine. The X is a little taller, and I can't squish it down all that much. Well, no, I kind of squished it down a little bit there.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
look,
did
it's
squish
fine.
it down. You
Yeah.
fixed it.
Yeah, so
So
it's...
did you put all these on?
No.
So your first typing session has to be intense.
Yeah, really get
See,
in there.
This is very playful, you know, I have an iMac sort of situation.
Yeah,
This is very serious.
that's a serious one.
I
That's
got the brand new
business.
MacBook Pro in space gray.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Business doing all the business. Yeah, go subscribe to Mac Address. You see more Jonathan talking up all the Apple stuff that I'm not a big fan of. One thing I actually don't like about the cable that I didn't notice until now is that it's all black. And so once I plug this in, it's just gonna look kind of jarring or weird. Like, why not? Like, this is already gray. It matches the bottom, I guess, but you don't see the bottom all that much. Oh, and there is RGB underneath. It's really minimal though. Like, you can't hardly see it at all because of how they've created the case and the keycaps to cover everything instead of having like that under the switch kind of look. So like I said, I don't like how the cable looks anyway. Let's use the dongle and go wireless mode. So here we go. Jeez, I mean 100 words per minute, 93% accuracy. It's not great. What tripped me up is even though I've been using XDA, I think it's how low profile everything is. I would get caught up on the keys as I moved to try to type something else. It starts at $109.95. At that price point for something this portable and versatile and slim, that's not bad, especially for a mechanical option. I don't know if I would buy it personally because I don't do a lot of traveling. I basically just have my keyboard and desk set up and like that's what I use. I'm done. But for anyone who like wants to go anywhere and who needs to bring a mechanical keyboard and not something membrane, I think that this is probably one of your most solid options, especially if you get this case. Get their little travel case here. So this is the Air 75 wireless mechanical keyboard from Newfie. It's a pretty good product for the price. And if you like thin keyboards, make sure to get subscribed so that you can see us unbox that new Logitech keyboard that we showed briefly. I mean, we've already taken it out of the box, but we haven't done much else with it.